Everything you've been taught about money was deliberately designed wrong, not because someone hates you, but because if you ever understood the truth, you would stop playing their game forever. And that is extremely expensive for the people who own it. There is one idea, just one, that separates billionaires from everyone else on Earth. It has nothing to do with intelligence, nothing to do with luck, and almost nothing to do with how hard you work. In fact, if you understood this one idea early enough, you would never need to work for money again in your life. But the strange thing is, this idea is not hidden. It is everywhere, in plain sight, in schools, in advertisements, in your daily habits. But almost nobody sees it because most people are too busy surviving inside the system to notice how the system actually works. Today, we break that illusion. Imagine two people, same age, same education, same intelligence, same starting point. Both work full-time jobs. Both earn a stable income. Now fast forward 20 years. One of them is financially free. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck. What changed? Most people will say, maybe one got a better job, or maybe one saved more. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. Income is not the problem. Spending is not even the main problem. The real difference is something most people never question: how money is used after it is earned. Because there are only two ways to use money. You can spend it, or you can deploy it. And almost everyone is trained from childhood to do only one of those things: spend. Spend on comfort, spend on status, spend on temporary emotional relief, and slowly, without noticing it, their entire financial life becomes a loop. Earn, spend, repeat. This loop feels normal, even responsible, but it is actually a trap because it keeps people exactly where they are, not poor enough to panic, not rich enough to escape, just stable enough to stay stuck. The average person believes the solution is simple: just earn more money. So they get a raise, or switch jobs, or start a side hustle, and for a short moment, things improve. But then something predictable happens. Their lifestyle expands. A slightly better car, a slightly nicer apartment, a few more subscriptions, a few more deserved purchases, and suddenly, they are back at zero again. This is not a mistake. It is a system. A system where increasing income automatically increases consumption without awareness, without resistance, and without exception. If you wanted to design a perfect system to keep people financially stuck, you wouldn't need force. You wouldn't need control. You would only need influence. And that is exactly what modern society is built on. Influence disguised as choice. Every day, the average person sees thousands of messages, ads on their phone, ads on their screen, ads in their environment, each one carefully engineered to trigger one idea. You are one purchase away from a better life. Not happier, not freer, just better. And that belief is extremely profitable because it turns identity into a shopping habit. People don't just buy products, they buy versions of themselves. The confident version, the successful version, the attractive version, the respected version, but no product can permanently deliver identity. So the cycle repeats. Buy, feel good, fade, buy again. And while individuals repeat this cycle, companies at the top are doing something completely different. They are not selling identity. They are selling ownership of the system that sells identity. This is why billionaires don't think like consumers. They think like owners of attention, because attention is what converts into money. Every click, every view, every impulse. It all flows upward, quietly, predictably, and constantly. And while most people are focused on what to buy next, the wealthy are focused on something far more powerful. What system is being built behind the scenes that will continue producing money long after the transaction is over? At some point in life, everyone hears the same advice: work hard, save money, be responsible. But what almost nobody hears is this: saving money does not create wealth. It only preserves it. And preservation is not the same as growth. The wealthy understand this early, that money sitting still is money slowly disappearing, not always visibly, but constantly, through inflation, through opportunity cost, through time itself. So instead of asking, "How much can I save?" they ask, "What can I put this money into that grows without me?" That is the definition of an asset, not something expensive, not something impressive, but something that produces more value over time, even when you are not involved. This is where the separation begins. Most people exchange time for money, then they exchange money for consumption, and then they hope whatever is left is enough for the future. But wealthy individuals reverse the flow. Time creates money. Money creates assets. Assets create more money. And that cycle never returns to zero. The difference is not income, it is direction, where the money flows, and what it builds over time. There is a game being played at every level of society, but most people only see the surface. They see salaries, jobs, promotions, expenses, but beneath that, there is another layer, a layer where money behaves completely differently. In this layer, money is not spent, it is deployed, it is not consumed, it is multiplied, and the rules of this layer are not taught in school because they are not designed for employees, they are designed for owners. Think about a typical worker. They exchange 8 hours of their life for a fixed amount of money. That money is taxed, then spent, and what remains is stored. But storage is not strategy, it is delay. Now compare that to someone who owns a business or assets. Their money does not stop working when they stop working. It continues through systems, through contracts, through automation, through ownership. This is why two people can earn the same amount and live completely different lives. One is trapped inside time, the other has escaped it. And once you understand this distinction, you begin to notice something uncomfortable. Most financial advice is not designed to make you free. It is designed to make you stable, predictable, manageable. The safest financial path is usually the slowest path to wealth because safety prioritizes avoiding loss, while wealth requires embracing uncertainty. And most people are never taught how to balance the two, so they choose safety by default. A stable job, a predictable salary, a controlled lifestyle, and over time, that safety becomes invisible limitation. There is a mistake that quietly destroys more financial futures than anything else, and most people never even realize they are making it. It is not debt. It is not low income. It is not bad luck. It is the belief that time is unlimited, because when people think time is unlimited, they spend it like it has no value. They trade it for money without questioning the exchange rate. They accept routines that consume years of their life for comfort, for stability, for approval. And slowly, without noticing it, their entire life becomes optimized for survival instead of growth. Billionaires think differently. They don't see time as something they spend. They see it as something they invest. And more importantly, they try to buy back as much of it as possible because time is the only resource that cannot be replenished, not scaled, not duplicated, not recovered. Once it is gone forever. This is why the wealthy obsess over leverage, not just financial leverage, but time leverage, systems that remove their direct involvement, people who execute on their behalf, technology that automates decisions, because every hour they reclaim can be reinvested into something larger, something that grows without their constant attention. Most people are not poor because they lack money. They are poor because they are trapped in time loops. Wake up, work, recover, repeat. The entire structure of their life is designed around maintaining the next cycle, not escaping it. And this creates a powerful illusion that progress is happening. Because income arrives every month, bills are paid, life continues, but underneath that stability, nothing fundamentally changes. This is why so many people feel stuck. Even when they are technically successful, they are moving, but not forward, just within a closed system, a system where effort replaces progress and busyness replaces direction. Meanwhile, at the top, the game is completely different. The wealthy are not trying to optimize effort. They are trying to eliminate it from the equation entirely, not because they are lazy, but because they understand something critical. Effort does not scale. Systems do. Most people think billionaires buy luxury, cars, yachts, houses, and yes, they do. But that is not what defines their behavior. What they truly buy is control over their time, because once basic needs are removed, money stops being about survival and becomes about control over life itself. A luxury car is not just transportation, it is time saved from stress. A private jet is not just speed, it is control over schedules. A business acquisition is not just ownership, it is control over systems. Everything becomes a trade. Money for time, money for freedom, money for optionality. At this point, most people already understand the idea. They know the difference between income and wealth. They understand assets. They understand time. But understanding is not the problem. Application is. Because the system is not designed to confuse you. It is designed to keep you consistent, predictable, comfortably stuck. Most people never escape, not because they are incapable, but because they are constantly negotiating with their own discipline. I'll start next month. I need more money first. I don't have time right now. And every one of those sentences feels reasonable, even intelligent. But together, they create a life that never changes because the future is always delayed, never activated. And the most dangerous part is that modern life rewards this behavior. You can be busy for years, productive for years, even successful by external standards, and still remain completely financially unchanged. There is one final illusion that keeps everything in place, and it is the most powerful one: the belief that you are behind, that everyone else is ahead, that wealth is something you catch up to. But wealth is not a race. It is a structure, and structures are built, not caught. The moment you believe you are behind, you start making decisions from pressure, not strategy. And pressure-based decisions always favor short-term relief, not long-term freedom. So after everything, after income, after assets, after time, after systems, it all comes down to one thing: a single shift in identity. Stop asking, how do I earn more? Start asking, how do I make money independent of my time? Because that question forces everything to change. Your choices, your habits, your strategy, your relationships with money. Billionaires don't spend millions to hide money from you. They don't need to. Because most people are not blocked by secrecy. They are blocked by attention. And once you understand where your attention has been going, you start to see the system for what it is. Not a trap, but a structure, one that can be exited. The question is not whether the system is real. The question is how long you stay inside it after you already know